What's going on, everybody? It's your favorite YouTuber, KO, back again with another video. So make sure you guys, like, subscribe, and all of that, and you guys share the video. Today we're talking about single mothers raise weak men. In my personal opinion, I believe that men that were raised by single mothers are at a significant disadvantage in society. These men are highly emotionally unstable. These men lack the critical thinking skills to get themselves out of situations. These are usually the hyper masculine, hyper aggressive, stereotypical black men that you see on TV and in these movies and things like that. Even though the majority of black men are definitely not like that, and we have the numbers to prove that. You can just go look it up. These men definitely will perpetuate the cycle of single motherhood all over again. That's the system they were raised in. These men are emotionally unstable. And of course, it's not their fault that they were born into a situation where, they don't have a father around, but it is what it is. We got to talk about it. It's not their fault, but essentially, you gain some sense of self and you should know better and do better. But that's just not what it is because women keep sleeping with these type of dudes. So if we talk about the critical thinking skills, these are the dudes that are quick to shoot, quick to fight. If you brush up against them, you apologize. They have something to prove. They have a big chip on their shoulder, and that just doesn't work for society. People die like that. People get hurt like that, and in situations where it's not really that serious, you shouldn't go from 0 to 100, right? There are certain instances where that is warranted, but in a general sense, if someone bumps into you, that's definitely unwarranted. But these dudes lack the critical thinking skills to get themselves out of a situation like that, or just acknowledge that it's just a petty situation. It's not worth your time. Like I said, these are the dudes that you would see yelling and screaming in society on women, on apps, like just doing highly irrational shit. Because these dudes are emotion based. These men don't have a sense of logic and understanding, so their immediate reaction is to yell, scream, curse. In some cases, put their hands on women, do all types of wild shit, end up back and forth in prison. That's because these men are emotional. These men were not raised and taught that you as a man have to have some sense of order, discipline, and respect. Now, again, that's not their fault because they were born into this situation, but it just is what it is. It is what it is. I also noticed that these men usually don't. These men typically aren't producers either. These men like grew up in a situation where their mother was probably getting fucked on by dudes and things like that, and they had men in and out their life that didn't really give a damn. So these men, they perpetuate the cycle and they lay on women. These men don't have the drive to go out and be successful. These men are perfectly fine just getting by with the bare minimum, and it just it is what it is. That's just something that I observed. These dudes don't usually have the fire to go out there and earn and produce and get it by any means necessary, especially if you're talking legally, because the legal way is definitely harder than the ways that we know about. You motherfuckers not saying The Wire. Blase, blase, blah. But yeah, these single mother raised men, man, these men are definitely dangerous. But in my personal opinion, there are a few men that were raised by women that, because they were raised in this situation, these men are definitely battle hardened, and these are some of the best men that you possibly could ever meet. I do know a few guys like that were raised by a single mother. They grew up to be hella successful. Great fathers now, great husbands. That does happen, but in most cases, that's just not the case. So, yeah, man, these single mother raised men, in my opinion, these men are definitely a cut below the men that were raised with a patriarchal father in the house or a strong male upbringing through an older brother that didn't take no shit, or uncles or things like that. So, yeah. If you like the video, man, you agree, make sure you leave a comment. Make sure you subscribe and all that good jazz. Help your boy out. Get me in the algorithms, man. Like the video, right? Like the video. Subscribe to the channel. And I will see you guys next time. This has been your boy KO. I'm out.